2K. Sports is ready to kick off your weekend with some hoops on this Friday night. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment.
They've got a big road trip coming up. They're going to be out there a long time. I'm curious to see how they respond. Can they be the ones to make the big plays at the end of the game?
We've got a good matchup in the guard position tonight, Clark. Should be a fun battle for the fans.
I agree. I mean, every kid loves to dribble and shoot, so it's a blast to watch the pros do it, the best in the world. Plus, if there's any ankle breaking going on tonight, you know it's going viral.
Now here's Booker, averaging almost 23 points a contest. A fantastic offensive player. And Anunoby gets it to go.
We all know how Rose can score the ball, but sometimes I think we dismiss how good of a passer he is.
Pick by Smith. Unloads. Pass to Stoudemire. Now Booker. Just 5 to shoot. Brooks outside. Second chance effort. Adebayo grabs the board.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
Smith outside. Outside Booker. Back to Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Wow. Smith going for a slam. He wants everyone to know that he's arrived.
And no question, Bam Adebayo, one of the best all-around big men in the league.
And even as his efficiency has waned just a bit in recent years, he remains steady Eddie on a nightly basis. A two-way player who gives you a little of everything.
Now here's Booker. Shoots. Smith no good. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powered at home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. New York making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
And stolen by Booker. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Pass to Covington. Picked by Covington. 6 on the shot clock. From downtown, sends it home from three-point land.
A volume three-point shooter. Now, Covington understands this team depends on his ability to space the floor.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. OG Anunoby is so disruptive. He's led the league in steals. And he said, I want to be the defensive player of the year. I've always thought I was the best defender in the league. I'm athletic enough, strong enough, and smart enough to defend every single position. Back over to you, BA.
Very confident. Thanks much for the report, Allie.
Anunoby has a ton of attributes, but locking you down may be his best one.
He's off on that one. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Minute 32 left now in the first quarter. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Takes the three, and the three-pointer goes. Smith's got 8 points. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. Really like their energy defensively.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
New York shooting their first free throw of the night.
Look, you got to give Brown a lot of credit for his growth as a shooter. That wasn't something he did when he first got to the league. He put in a lot of work. He shoots it well from the floor and line.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively. That's a real brain fade right there, a mental error that cost them a possession.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Brown with it. Checked by Brooks. Mitchell's shot is good.
The playmaking of Brown continuing to evolve. Nice dime there.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Out to Covington. Back to Booker. Right side Covington. 5 to shoot. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. And the jam by Covington.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Knicks trail by 8. And Grant, you played a half-decade in Phoenix. What stands out the most?
Well, B.A., a great city with great fans. And that exciting run in 2010 where we made it to the conference finals.
Simmons. Covington grabs the board. Phoenix with the ball. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
To the middle. Soft touch off the glass. Stoudemire's got 6 points.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's Simmons. Outside for Mitchell. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand pull punch.
Here's Stoudemire. Inside. High arcing shot. It's hauled in by Robinson. Knicks trail by 10. Launches a three. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. Robinson's gotten his second bucket of the game.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. The Knicks making a switch here. And here are the Suns now. Booker looking around. Picked by Smith. This one for three. Drills it from deep. 11 points in the game. And as a player, how important is film study to reaching the highest level of success, Clark?
Tell you what, with the advance in technology, it's actually critical now, BA. I mean, it's more accessible, too, and that helps everybody realize the benefits of doing that extra work of studying yourself, your team, and your opponent.
Love the intensity on Booker's drive. Cutting in like there's nothing the defense can do to stop him.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
That's one of the few mistakes they made this half. Turnovers haven't been an issue for them yet.
Knicks trail by 10. Here's Rose. Kick out to Brown. Back to Rose. Screen by Robinson. Here's Brown. Brown cashes in. A terrific finisher inside.
And check out the handles from Brown. Just carving up the defense like a Thanksgiving turkey.
Pass to Smith. Back to Booker. The Knicks pull it in.
Not the best shooting night for him, but luckily his teammates have picked him up.
Oh, Brooks with the steal. 4-3. Oh, the shot is pure. Booker.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
To the inside. Here's Robinson. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose. Robinson's got 7 points.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And it's Booker again missing.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
On the attack, Rose. Here's Robinson. That one drops for him. Robinson's got his first basket.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Covington. Smith left side. Back to Covington. Shot clock at 5. And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. On the clock. There's a screen. For 3, Smith. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
The putback. The kick out to Simmons. Back to Hart. The 3. Fires in the triple.
Well, that's a good shot from Hart, effectively spacing the floor for his team.
Booker with it. 7 points in the game. From outside the arc. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And we've reached halftime in this one. Phoenix out in front. They lead by 7. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Pass to Brown. Deflected. Done with it. Hard covering. And that one is stuffed right through.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. Pass to Brown. Right side Adebayo. Down low. For 3, Booker. Whoa, Booker busting it up court.
And this is big for Booker's confidence. With his three-point ball falling, he's so tough to stop.
Back to Brown. Left side Anunoby. Adebayo feeling it out a bit. Rose outside. Going inside. Rebound by Stoudemire.
Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
Here's Booker. And he lobs it up. And it's stolen by Rose. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. It's important to focus on what matters. All-star and multiple champion Draymond Green said winning has taken a back seat nowadays with a lot of these kids. They care about all the wrong things. I hope they understand that this league is about winning games at the end of the day. Back to you.
It's all about results. Okay, Allie, good stuff. And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Both teams deciding to change it up. The Suns lead by 13. Outside Jones. Another shot. Off with the layup. Pass to Robinson. Outside Adebayo. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
Here's Reddish. Now Jones. Outside for Brooks. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Reddish. From the high post. Hits the front of the rim and out. Knicks trail by 13. And that one's good. Mitchell.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
After a first half where he had just 1 turnover, fellas, things have changed in the second. They're starting to pile up on him now.
And it's Simmons missing. Phoenix leading by 11.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now here's Booker. 10 points for him. And Booker with the jam.
What a finish. Love to see that kind of explosiveness from Booker.
Here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
The kick out to Simmons. On the wing, Mitchell. And a miss there on the triple.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside Booker. Picked by Smith. Up top Booker. 12 points for him. Done outside. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Clock at 6. Second chance shot. And Smith lays it up and in. Smith's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Brown, no good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. A nice shot by Booker.
There's something that is great about Booker. He doesn't take all outside shots. I mean, Devin can score it inside, too.
Simmons. Good D by Covington.
He'll miss some of these from time to time, especially when he feels some pressure on the way up.
And here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Suns. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. To the paint. And stolen by Adebayo. Pass to Hart. Down low. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Anunoby using his athleticism to force that one down.
Out to Covington. Drives to the hoop. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
Back to Rose. Hey, from beyond the arc. The shot won't fall.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Hart from deep three-point land. That shot missing. Phoenix leading by 21. Pass to Brooks. It's Covington on the wing. And it's New York with a rebound.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Picked by Covington to the inside. To the middle. The kick out to Johnson. Here's Stoudemire. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Bam Adebayo. No good on the free throw. We've seen it on certain nights, Clark. Mark Williams just owning the backboards.
Well, his combination of strength and length, BA, causes major matchup problems. I mean, he has a bunch of 20-plus rebound games. That's hard to do, even with all the shot volume that's taking place in the league right now. Even when you put a body on this guy, he's relentless in pursuing the orange.
Booker gets the three ball to go. Booker's got 19 points.
That's his second tray of this half of the game. He's got 9 points from beyond the arc.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA. It's quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
You've got to do way more than that to throw OG off. I mean, he relishes working against contact.
Inside. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Now Brown. Pass to Rose. 6 to shoot. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter here. Down low. Here's Smith. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Suns.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And they played well tonight, picking up win number 24 of the year.
And these teams meet only twice a year. Different conferences, so there's a bit of a feeling out process. I thought they made good adjustments along the way and just did what they had to do against New York.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Devin Booker.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
Brown can't hit. And here are the Suns. They're on a 14-6 run. Smith, that one's good.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished. Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Booker with it. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that about wraps it up.